Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hello, everybody.
Wow. Wow.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good content.
Hello. How's it going? I'm
Hey,
Dan, and this is Aaron.
I'm Aaron. It's good content. That's what you're about to watch. And before we get into it, we have pop sockets available now on the Game Grumps store, gamegrumps.com/merch. So go check those out. They're right here. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that beautiful. Okay. Today, Dan?
Yes.
Have you ever heard of neural AI learning?
Yes.
Okay. It's the new rage. It's how all stuff is programmed nowadays.
Okay.
It just like you just program a learning network and then it just
It figures it out on its own.
yeah, and then it like remembers and it keeps remembering.
Wow.
Keeps adding to its knowledge base.
The future is now.
Yeah. So one of the big companies that does it is called OpenAI.
Okay.
And they've developed a GPT-2 model. It's their new AI model.
The Gypt.
Yes, the GPT-2 that generates paragraphs of text one at a time to make sense.
Based off of what?
Based off of like all text articles, like tons and tons of text articles that it's been fed
Wow.
over the course of I don't know how long.
Do they make sense?
Yes. So
Really?
they make perfect sense.
So it's not a does Bruno Mars is gay situation.
No, it's very coherent. I mean, we'll find out as we go.
All right.
But so this guy named Adam Daniel King, has compiled a like an article generator.
Okay.
Based on GPT-2.
Okay.
So you just write in like an article title or like the start of a paragraph or something, and then it'll just finish it.
Whoa.
For you.
Whoa.
Just based on the minimal information.
May I have an example, please?
Lord of the Rings is the example.
Okay.
So the start thing is Legolas and Gimli advanced on the orcs, raising their weapons with a harrowing war cry. So that's the first. That's what was put into this.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And now it's generating the text to come afterwards.
Okay.
And the internet here is terrible. Is it just iPhone?
Yeah, it should say iPhone and it has a little.
This is completely auto-generated.
Okay.
The battle was joined. The orcs poured into the woods and charged, slashing and slashing, but the elves did not retreat. They advanced, swinging their swords at the charging orcs. The orcs, seeing them, turned and ran. The battle went on until all had fallen. Farewell to you, friend of the wood, said Thandruel, father of Arundel. Yes, answered Arundel, I have done what I could. So it seems, said Thandruel. This is all completely auto-generated.
Are
by a
those
computer.
names really from Lord of the Rings, or?
Cool. All right, great. As a test, I just wrote, I want a sandwich, and then it generated just a, I want a sandwich
Oh my
over and
God.
over again on a giant list.
How Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Yes.
I'd actually like to try Does Bruno Mars is Gay?
Oh, great one.
The singer, who has been dating the musician since last summer, was recently spotted getting cozy with Bruno on the red carpet at the 2016 Super Bowl.
The red carpet at the Super Bowl?
Yeah. And I think it's saying Bruno Mars has been spotted getting cozy with Bruno Mars,
Oh, great.
which would make him gay,
I guess so.
in the most technical sense.
Yeah.
What about Taylor Swift? The Shake It Off singer has made no secret of her desire for Bruno.
What, really?
Is that correct?
I don't know about that.
Even getting her manager to tell TMZ that it's the singer's fave. I mean, I have to say, it was significantly more coherent. Like, what good practical application could come from this?
I don't know. I think it's just...
Yeah, this just seems like a way to spread a tremendous amount of disinformation.
What is the importance of GPT-2? Question mark. Complete.
You're going to ask that? What its own importance is?
What is the importance of GPT-2? What is the importance of GPT-2? Is GPT-2 safe and effective? Is GPT-2 safe and effective? Do GPT-2s affect your weight? Do GPT-2s affect your weight? How should you use GPT-2? How should you use GPT-2? What are the risks of taking GPT-2? What are the risks of taking GPT-2? Will I have side effects from using GPT-2? Will I have side effects from taking GPT-2? Does GPT-2 cause cancer? Maybe I just ask Jeeves this program.
Ask Jeeves.
Yeah. Where is Ask Jeeves now?
Yeah. Jeeves retired at the age of 75.
As for Jeeves, his fate remains the same as it ever has been, to wander the world in search for information, and maybe to give a little of his knowledge back in return. That's it.
Wow.
Let's just add gibberish.
Okay.
Let's see what...
Godzilla, monkey, butter tarts. Frosted banana mousse. When you taste this easy to make silky smooth dessert, you will crave life more.
Whoa.
I feel like I haven't learned anything today.
No, absolutely.
Can you type in who's the funnier Game Grump?
Oh, yeah. The funnier Game Grump is an idiot, and it's a sad fact.
Whoa!
But this is not an article about that. I don't think this is a good way to run a game business.
Wait a minute. There's nothing less impressive than a random generator that says, but this is not an article about that. Then it could just say whatever random hell it wants.
The funnier Game Grump is one that doesn't know anything. Buckler and his partner have come up with their own list of rules for themselves. They have to be in the bathroom by 11:30 every night. Or they'll be caught by their boss and thrown off the company.
That doesn't sound correct.
They have to be in bed at 7 the next morning or they're fired. And they have to do their homework every night.
Wow. That's very demanding.
There's no escaping it. Their lives are governed by one rule. Do your homework.
So weird. So it's a completely different answer every time?
Yes, it's generating it
Based
randomly.
on, wow.
Can you try writing Sonic fanfiction with it?
Yes.
Oh.
May I, Aaron?
Oh, yeah. You are definitely very passionate about Sonic fanfiction.
Yep. Sonic leaned in and kissed Amy's neck.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
That's very clean.
Sonic leaned in and kissed Amy's neck lightly. Amy smiled. So, Amy said as she leaned forward, "So did you have a dream?" Sonic turned to look at her. "Yes, actually. It was just like a dream? A dream about you?" Amy nodded. "Yeah, a dream about me." "How did you know I would say that?" Amy tilted her head. "'Cause you said so. I mean, I guess I could read your mind, but it's kind of a bad idea. Especially because it's the last time you'll ever talk to me."
Whoa! What's happening?
Sonic smiled.
No.
"So I guess I'll get to the point. Do you know how the day is going to end?" Amy tilted her head again. "Well, there's an early flight to California, but I've got a lot of other things." I have to know how this ends!
I'm so enthralled!
Boy, it really had the vibe of it, you know?
Yeah. Sonic looked at Mario with such love in his eyes, the world shook. Sonic looked at Mario with such love in his eyes, the world shook. Mario was a perfect image of a hero. He never lost his calm when facing the greatest threats. He never lost his sense of responsibility when saving others. He never lost his pride in his own abilities. And yet, as Mario stood up to Sonic in a one-on-one battle, there was a strange glimmer to his eyes. Mario didn't care about beating Sonic. He just loved him. The man was a hero. Mario had never felt this way about anyone else. He was never this attracted to anyone. Until now. Mario!
That's how it ends?
That's how it ends!
Oh, God, the cliffhangers!
Godzilla blushed as Sonic tickled his giant foot.
Okay.
Let's see where this goes.
This is the stupidest application of AI.
Godzilla blushed as Sonic tickled his giant foot, and when it started growling again, "So this is what a man is," he mused, "and that's what a woman is." "Yes, this is what a man is," roared Godzilla. "And that's what a woman is," said Sonic. "And that's what a dinosaur is," said Dr. Eggman. "And that's what a man is." "And that's what a woman is," said Godzilla. "And that's what a man is," said Dr. Eggman. "And that's what a man is," said Godzilla. "And that's what a woman is." "And that's what a woman is," said Sonic. "And that's what a woman is," said Godzilla. "And that's what a man is," said Sonic. And then there's no more.
Perfect, may I?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Here you go.
Samus touched Mario's butt. Samus touched Mario's butt, but he turned and went over to the other direction, and she watched him go as she sat up on the ground. The sun's rays shone down from the heavens, casting long shadows across her back, as it did now on the grass. The trees around her rustled in the wind, and the sound of her own breathing echoed off the ground. Her legs shook as she crawled to her feet, and for a moment she feared she had collapsed. Then she remembered how she'd been moved, how she'd been carried by the wind into the woods, how her mind had been clouded with a sense of awe as the moonlight danced over her face. She was not as clumsy as she'd been yesterday, and her legs still seemed wrong. She walked over to where she had fallen, the grass around her torn in places where the leaves had fallen from the trees. She could feel the cold fingers. There was blood. There was blood!
What?
That's it! That's where it ends!
What do you mean? Wait, hold on!
Whoa!
They can't just...
What? What a cliffhanger!
No, that's not cool! Alright, so I cut and pasted the last part. We're getting the end of this story, man.
Yeah, I gotta know.
Oh, it's taking its sweet time. I think there's... Okay. There was blood on the pavement beneath her, and she had lost the only weapon she possessed. Her blaster. She had the time to consider, but she was not thinking, not at all. She had fallen, a terrible fall, into the cold and rain. The rain had started and was now more violent than ever, and her dress was soaked through almost completely. Was she wearing a dress?
Sure.
It was difficult to breathe, and the wind had started to blow harder. She was not sure how long she had been down there, but she was very cold. At first she thought it was just her imagination, but then she looked down at her feet and saw a single shoe left on the grass. She turned and tried to find the shoe, but she was no longer able to find it. She didn't know which way was up.
Oh God!
Wait, how did it start? Samus touched Mario's butt?
Yep. Tell you what, fans, if you want, feel free to copy this into your generators and let us know how your Samus touched Mario's butt story ends.
Yeah.
Because, man, this is like really... That's more interesting than almost anything I've read in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. That was good content.
Yeah, good content.
Wow,
good content.
All right, well, thanks for joining us on Good Content.
Good content.
Remember, GameGrumps.com/merch. We got those pop sockets up now, so check those out. They're beautiful. Boom, there they are. Boom, there they are. And I'm Aaron, and this is Dan.
Bye.
Please subscribe and like and everything and comment and all that things. It's YouTube, baby.
Don't forget to smush that bell. I'm not good at this.
Good content.